What's up, YouTube? M.A.D here, bringing you another update of what's going on in the M.A.D studio. As you guys have seen on Jevchance's video, he finished off that glove box, primed it, and base coat blacked it, and wrapped it up and shipped it to me. So since you guys have seen that video and my last video, I have since gotten the glove box and did a little bit of work on it. I haven't actually started airbrushing it yet, but I will be getting to that, actually starting it tonight, and I'll be filming that for you guys, or bits and pieces of it. That's pretty much it. Just kind of wanted to give you a quick little update, keep you guys up to speed with me and my new venture. A couple of you guys have asked asked for stickers, and trade stickers or things of that nature. Haven't gotten my stickers yet. I did get my business cards, and by the way, in my last video I neglected to say, and I apologize for this, that I did get my business cards from Miguel over at Raidertek. He's in the Garage Gang. He's also on YouTube. Check him out. Does awesome work. Any of you guys need stickers or business cards or signs or anything of that nature printed out, get in contact with him or PM me, and I'll get you his email info. So again, it's a Raidertek. Check him out. He's still working on my stickers. I haven't gotten them yet. So as soon as I get them, I will send them out. While we're on the subject of stickers, I wanted to give a quick little mail call. I got a sticker from I got it. Hold on, if I can just get this out of here. And just get, hold on, I'm working here one-handed here, so it's not working out too well for me at the moment. Alright, here we go. Got the sticker here, Grandpa's Garage. Nice man. Thank you very much, sir. I will be sending you a sticker in the mail as soon as I get them, I promise. So that's the sticker business. Now the next order of business is I'll show you guys the panel. Now I'm a little ahead. I didn't show this process. I believe I showed it in my last project, last customer's project that I was working on. So it's already masked off. I don't know if you guys remember, but this area here, this blue area, was all chrome trimming all the way around. So that chrome area is all masked off. So you can kind of see this line there. Well, that area there, I with a fine line blue tape, it's up there, I traced the outline of my project area all the way around. I laid that down, laid the masking over that, covered my chrome, and then I laid my masking over the well, before I laid the masking, I prepped this area up, what I'm calling my project area, and scuffed that down with Scotch-Brite, cleaned it again, and laid down the masking. And then once I laid the masking down, I then took my sketch. I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but this is the sketch. All World War II images. Took my sketch, which is cut out in somewhat sort of the outline of my project area, and that was done using a template that John was cool enough to give me. And this is what he had sent me at the beginning of the design and discussion of what we were actually going to do. So I laid that down, my project area, got it to where I wanted it, taped it down. Okay, and once I taped it down, I taped only the top area, so that way I was able to lift like this, but while it was on the glove box. And then I slid this underneath. This black paper is called transfer paper. It's like the paper that you have on the back of your check. Slid that underneath, and was able to get some areas of the tape, and began to retrace all my sketches. And by doing that, it transferred my images. Not all of them came out. I was going a little too light here, so this has to be redone. Well, that's okay. I wasn't extremely happy with the way I sketched it on here, so I'm gonna freehand my sketch on here in pencil before I actually weed and cut it out. But for the most part, everything's done. For this one here, you can see the ship. It's kind of missing some areas here. If you look at my sketch, I kind of sketched in like some waves of water where the ship was cutting through the ocean water. So I left that out because I'm gonna freehand that in with the airbrush. So that's why that's not there. The Mustang, B-52 Mustang. We all know that image. And the soldier there. Forgot the name of that tank, but I do have it in my reference paper. Not a big military buff, but you know, these are all actual images from World War II, photos that were taken, or several photos put together to make one image. So sorry, almost dropped the camera there, but there you go. That's basically where I'm at right now. And in a little while, I'm gonna take my trusty X-Acto, the swivel head, put in a new blade, and very lightly cut all that out, or start to cut it. I'm not gonna wean any of it out yet until later on today when I begin the airbrush. Other thing I wanted to kind of just bring up. This is the first time I'm doing this, but this is what I'm going to use. Just information on all my customers and my projects. I actually just started doing it right before I turned the camera on and press record. So basically, what I'm going to do with this is keep a log of all my projects, all my jobs that I have with customers. You know, customers info, contact information, anything that the customer himself wants, you know, just basic information, what the project is, what the customer's looking for, any main points of the project, deadlines. It'll help me keep track of my deadlines. It'll just all around information on the customer and the project. What the customer wants, what they expect, what they're looking for, any keywords that they use to go towards the project. You know, evil, fire, water, military, World War II, bright, dull, muddy, just keywords or anything of that nature that they use that I could use to give them a better project, or a better outcome. Also, I want to start doing is making a little list of the project, all the steps that it'll take for me to go from start to finish. And it's just a way to help me keep myself on track with things. So before I begin any particular project, I actually made this list a few minutes ago, and I had already had this done. But before the project really kicks off, I want to be able to make a list of the steps that it'll take for me to go from start to finish, just so that way it'll help me keep, just be able to foresee the end and know what's coming next, and just to keep myself on a nice path. So I started that here with John's. He'll be my first person in this book. So, obviously I didn't put, certain information I won't put in here that we'll reveal on camera, but, his phone number, I'll add his address to this off camera, name, what it is I'm actually working on, just information on the project, airbrush mural, and I'm going to clear it, heat prepped, primed, and based out the panel. There's no deadline for this, so there's no huge rush. Left myself room for any additional information down the line. And just a bunch of steps, for me to follow. I came up with 14 altogether. It's actually a little more than 14, but the 14th one is kind of repetitive for each individual image of the mural. So I kind of got this idea from two different people. One being 265 Chevy. Watching that video of his, he was working on his wife's car, his wife's Nissan, and he had a list of all the stuff that he has done or does, or dates and receipts and all that stuff. So I really liked it, and I really thought that it was a great idea, and I somehow, some way would like to apply that to my work. So there's that. And there's also another guy out there. He's not part of the garage gang. He's just a well-known airbrush artist. His name is Blake McCullen. He's a well-known airbrush artist out in Canada. Mostly does motorcycles. And excuse me, get a little cold. He has a bunch of videos out there, and somebody was kind enough to upload some videos to YouTube, which is pretty cool. And I got to watch a few of them. And in most of his videos, he actually says that for all his clients, he has a book that he has, and he writes down in this book for each client just general information, any keywords, and then he lists out everything that it'll take for him to do that job from start to finish. And when I saw that in the video a few days ago, excuse me, it actually got me to think about 265 Chevy and how I really thought that that idea with that book was pretty cool. So there you go. There's my book. There's my attempt at doing it. I think it'll really help me out. It'll help keep things neat, organized, and help just, make the path a lot easier. So I know I rambled on a little bit, but there you go. That's a little update on me, the studio, what's going on, what I'm working on, and I'll bring you guys back once I'm actually working on painting that. So, excuse me, I'm chewing on a cough drop. I got a little bit of a sore throat, catching a cold. So that's that. The next day or two, I'll bring you guys up once I actually got some progress on actually painting this. We'll see what's going on. The fact that there's not a major deadline on this, which is really great for me, because this is something I really want to pull off. Not only because it's iconic images, but I don't know, I really like this one. There's something about this one that's really gravitating me towards it. So I really want to enjoy this one. And I also may or may not have some a potential customer. Excuse me. Might have some motorcycle tins coming. Do some World War II airplane nose art on. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be pretty cool. Well, enough said. I'll see you guys in the next video.